Oh, okay.
Shoot!
Good.
Oh!
Are you trying to hit the ball?
Yes, I'm trying to hit the ball, bro. I'm trying to hit the ball.
Welcome back to another Max Putnam Vlogs video. Luis, in the last video, at the end, we mentioned how Luis and I are trying to like play a little golf, get a little better, improve our game. The goal is to maybe beat Steven on a 2v1 scramble one day. So we're here with someone behind the camera.
I'm their coach.
We got Kwon as our coach today. He's gonna give us some tips for beginners like us on how to improve our game.
Our swing technique.
Something. He was analyzing our swing before we started rolling, so he's got some idea of what we look like, which probably is not great.
No, y'all look great. I'm not gonna teach you guys anything.
All right. See you guys next time. Okay, we don't have a tripod, so Luis is the tripod for my lesson here. Kwon?
Here?
What should I hit?
You all warmed up?
No.
Go with the 9-iron for now.
9?
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Okay, so what? Just hit it?
Yeah, just hit it.
I always go right.
Alright, I can see. A little less right.
That was bladed but straight.
Okay, couple things. I try to keep it to like 2 things maximum, because if I give you too much, you're gonna get bogged down mentally and you're just gonna have too many things to think about when you're swinging. When you're swinging back, you like keep your weight like on your toes almost.
Okay.
A lot of times people do that because they're leaning so far back on their setup at the start, and so obviously the only other place they can go is forward, but you're not really doing that. You're just kind of like, you're setting up fine, and then you're like leaning to your toes on your backswing and your downswing. So you gotta try to feel like you're, I don't know, you can like start like toe-ish, like kind of right here on your balls of your feet right here.
Okay.
So like start right there, and then feel like you're like leaning back into it. The other thing is try to feel like you're like turning, like your hips should be like going at an incline right here, or basically just think about it as turning. Like your knees should be changing flex.
Okay, so when I go back, think of that motion.
Yeah, but like try to like, I guess a little bit of an exaggerated feeling is to like make sure you're turning so that your left knee is like pointed out a little more, so that way you're kind of like opening up the hip. I think you should probably feel like your swing starts with your hips.
Okay.
That's what you should kind of try to think of it as.
I've noticed the toe thing because I will literally like.
Yeah.
That felt way better.
That was better.
Dude, that's better.
Better. Get your right foot going up too on your finish right here. So like you gotta feel like, there you go. Yeah, you gotta feel like your swing is a lot more like lower body than what you're used to. There you go. Your back swings are good, and then you went right back to what you were doing. I don't know if you guys can even hear anything. There you go.
That's a little bit better.
Better.
That felt way better. I didn't feel like I was falling over as much.
Are you choking down with the club?
I think I do a little bit.
Yeah, don't choke down too much. Start your swing with your hips, not with your arms.
Oh, I gotta get used to that.
That was closer.
I'm shanking it, but that feels better.
Now I feel like I'm bordering on the line of like telling you too many things now. Like I feel like I'm bogging you down. Try to swing a little bit more like into out a little bit. Like feel like you're swinging out to the first base a little bit.
So more back?
Yes, back and out that way to the right, yeah.
That feels way better.
That was closer.
That was
easier on your shoulder?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's going right, but it's feeling good.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, Max.
Back towards the target kind of clicked for you.
Chunky.
you kind of gave yourself not a good lie there. You like put it in a good spot and you stepped on it.
Oh!
You went right back to like picking the club straight up.
Yep. That felt like crap.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one.
There it is.
Dang, that was juicy.
Juiced.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, you practice like this, no time will be Steve.
More straight.
Back towards the target. Turn your hips to start your takeaway, and then shake hands with the target. I think you got pretty much. There you go.
Oh my!
Roll forward a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
But now I know what's going wrong. A little bit. On to Luis.
All right, I've seen Luis swing a little bit over the last couple trips, but Luis just kind of lacks a little bit of flexibility.
My flexibility.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just try to work around it. I was trying to get his hands up a little bit higher on the backswing, and it just wasn't happening. So we'll work around it.
Holy, straighter than an arrow.
Okay. I mean, so far those are pretty good.
Before this, I've asked Kwon like to help me out. Kwon.
What?
And before all this, like I really wanted to improve. So like when I joined these guys, like I wanted like at least to be an average player. I just wanted to like work on my golf game, and I asked Kwon like for my driving, swing, and all that stuff. So the thing is, like he said, I can't. My agility is not. Oh.
Your agility.
Mobility.
My mobility, I
Yeah,
can't stretch it out all the way to the back. So like I gotta work with like 75%. So
Oh, I like it. I'm seeing a couple things. Is that? Do you tend to miss it left? Do you know?
no,
You
I
tend to
got
miss it right.
more right. I just don't know why I'm doing that.
Okay.
Probably because I'm closing.
Do you know who Matthew Wolf is? Basically goes like this, and then drops back inside and goes like that. Obviously that's like very, very exaggerated, but you gotta have like that same kind of idea, because you kind of get like flat, like with the shaft. You get your shaft gets really flat here. You almost kind of get laid off, and then kind of come back down this way. And so it's just a matter of like, if you come back down steepening like this, and the face is shut, it's gonna go left, and like more like a pull straight ball like you were hitting. Or if it's open, it's just gonna be a big old ball that goes to the right. So that's kind of why you're getting like the two shots that you're getting there. Simple terms, you're just trying to get the shaft more vertical on the backswing, and then like switch directions, and then yeah.
Ooh, that's weird.
So try it again. Hold on, stop at the top.
So you come up here.
Yeah, so right there, and then you're going. Wait, don't do it with your body, just do it with your hands.
Alright.
Yes, exactly.
That is weird.
Like when you're starting to do this, like I don't care if you don't even. It's fine if you even miss the ball.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you like to feel the movement. Close. Now you gotta square up the club face. You're doing the backswing downswing right. Yes, there you go. Just thinned a little bit, but I think that was solid face and everything. Yes, there you go. Good.
Nice.
Now you just gotta kind of like subconsciously like let your body figure out like where the ball is again, because you have like a new motor pattern, but you're doing it right. Yes, okay, that was like the best one I've seen so far. You just gotta, I feel like you're kind of like leaning back on it this way, so try to feel like you're staying on top of it on your left side. Yes.
Oh my, come on.
Dang, son.
There you go.
Dude, that was money.
Yes.
Luis.
It's just a weird, different move.
No, I know, 100%. Yes.
Oh my.
Please, you're gonna beat Steve by yourself.
Dude, literally, you don't even need me, dog.
No, I still need you.
Oh my god.
Luis, what in the snapped into that routine?
Hey, I'm just saying, Kwon just helped a lot.
Bro.
Alright, this lesson's over. You gotta figure it out now.
Alright.
Appreciate that a lot, bro. Holy cow.
That was actually kind of quick. You got that dialed in pretty quick.
I'm saying, hey, Steve, come for you, dude. And Kwon.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
3
gonna
years.
wait through the
3 years. Give us 3 years. we'll probably give him
Y'all beat
competition.
him. Y'all beat Steve before I ever beat Steve. I'm not gonna ever beat that guy.
Should we mention that the chipping green is not a green?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the green over here.
They're
Roped
under
off.
construction over there, but they have like a makeshift chipping green right here. We're just gonna get some tips from Kwon on chipping. I was taught like the old school, more weight on the right foot. and Colin was laughing at me. So
I don't know if it's old school or whatever school. I've never.
maybe that's just incorrect. I guess I'm going first because you jumped right behind the camera, so I'll go first.
We gotta keep the same order.
I'm horrible with like knowing which clubs for me go where, and so that is what I'm most bad at. So like
around the green.
Like if I'm this far away from the pin,
It depends on like where the flag is in relation to where the green is. Like obviously this isn't a real green, so it makes it kind of weird. But let's say the fringe starts like where that dirt patch is.
yeah.
Well, then now you have to get the ball up in the air, and you probably have to use a 60. Versus like if this is where we are, we're not on the green, and this is where the green starts. I don't know why you're chipping that in the first place, but if you want to chip it, you could use like a 56 or a gap wedge, whatever you want. Me personally, I don't know. People say that you're supposed to like get the ball on the ground as fast as possible and use like a lower lofted club if you can. Like a bump and run's easier.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, that's what I'm told too. And I'm sorry, but it's not easier for me.
Because I was told like bring a 7-iron.
See, I think that's stupid. The reason why I think that's stupid is because irons and wedges have this is way too technical, I feel like, for this channel, but irons have a different smash factor than wedges. Like wedges, you want the smash factor to be like 1, which is basically like the speed that the wedge is coming into the ball is the same speed that the ball's leaving. Versus an iron, the speed that the club's coming into the ball's leaving faster, so the smash factor is higher.
I see.
So it's bouncing off the club face.
Got the 60. I always just lean on the right foot for some reason to get under it.
Jeez.
Okay, first of all, that swing was way too big.
I wasn't thinking about the speed. Chip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot!
Before you sent that to the street.
Dude, I keep blading it.
Holy cow.
This stuff is kind of hard to chip off, but there's not a whole lot of grass here. So.
All right, I'm gonna think about getting under it. All right, we're in dire need of Kwon. Kwon, what do I need to do?
Okay, first of all, I know we kind of said in the intro, but I've never heard this like leaning on the back foot thing. I've never heard of this in my life.
Okay.
Like maybe on like a flop shot where you like have to like get it up in the air like quickly, but like.
Okay, so we're gonna nix that one.
Yeah, we gotta get your weight on the front foot.
Okay.
And then also for your chipping like tempo, like you gotta slow it down.
Okay.
It is way too fast.
Just like that?
That's still too fast.
Really?
And also, you're using like all hands basically. You gotta like try to. I don't know. Like it's like a lot of shoulders and like your hips are kind of like. I don't know. You can think of it as your knees, I guess. You don't really have to like scoop it up either. You can just kind of like open the face up and set up a little bit. There you go. Yeah, and then have the weight forward like you have right now, and then you can hit it and you don't have to scoop it up.
There you go.
Brother, that is way better. That is way better.
Yeah, back of the foot, weight forward. Go, open the face. There you go. Yeah.
Jeez. What the heck?
It's not bad. Slightly low
Okay,
groove.
I mean, compared to the one on the street. Oh, bladed. Stood up on that one.
So you can add a little bit of wrist hinge. Like there's
That's
some.
what I'm used to, kind of being
There you
more
go.
risky
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of scooping. So like, I'll even sometimes. I mean, I don't do this that often anymore, but I used to like. There's not that much travel distance with my hands. It was just like, literally just like picking it up with my wrist and just slamming on the ground. Like I'm not picking it up with, or I'm not scooping it up at all. I'm just like literally just slapping it down on the ground.
Ah.
So I think you're releasing it too early. So like when you release it, obviously when you hinge your wrist, like let's say I hinge my wrist and I just turn, I'm never gonna hit the ground. But if I hinge the wrist and I unhinge it really quickly, I'm gonna hit the ground earlier.
Okay. So I'm like doing two.
Yeah. So you gotta try to keep it hinged a little longer. There you go.
Ooh.
Ah, shoot, I did the same thing. I feel it.
You nutmeg your golf bag.
Damn.
I lean on my right again. I'm going back to that stupid lean.
You can hit it low, or you can hit it high.
My practice swings feel better.
But you're doing on your prac swings too. Like you're doing this on your prac swings.
So I do that.
Yeah.
So I just don't.
You kind of just like hold this angle like right here.
Oh, I see.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Ooh.
Better.
That feels a lot better.
Go with what you're comfortable with. I don't want to have my own biases on it because I'm most comfortable with like 60.
Yeah.
Put your feet closer. Like when your feet are really far apart, it's harder to get like the contact right. So feet closer. Alright, that's interesting because your golf swing is almost like mimicking your chipping as well. Or your chipping is mimicking your golf swing. So like you're kind of going like this on your backswing, like really like inward with the shaft.
Yeah.
So you're going like this. So you gotta try to feel like you're going more up this way. So you feel like you're kind of like coming down onto it. You gotta go more.
So more like up here?
Yeah, so you were doing a lot of this.
Yeah.
Like you were doing a lot of this with your hands, you gotta go more this way.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Getting the club a little bit more under it now. A little bit more, like get a little bit more like wrist hinge up this way.
I'm so used to doing this.
Yeah.
That I've been doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
To like go into this.
Yes. It's kind of a weird line. I feel like both of you guys also, it's like you're just using like your arms and hands. Like you gotta try to like use your shoulders and like kind of your lower body as well.
Am I trying to mimic the same swing that I had over there or
Not
what?
entirely. I'm more so talking about the backswing, like the takeaway part. The like looping inside, not really, no.
So screw the looping and just go for it.
On this one, yes.
Alright. Nice.
Damn, why do you keep chunking it? Closer. Getting closer. I just don't know why you're chunking it over and over again. Dude, I just like I see you, like I'm watching you, I'm like he's gonna chunk it, and I don't know why I see that. Same thing as Max. Remember when I said he's like letting go of his wrist hinge early, and because of that your low point is now earlier? Try to like hold on to that wrist hinge a little bit more and just like rotate your body.
Oh, so just rotate it?
Yeah.
you looked back.
Yeah, I know, I was gonna say.
That was better, wasn't it?
It was slightly better, but he's still like slightly chunking it. You're letting go of the wrist hinge, I think the diagnosis.
I'm trying to hold it. So chunky.
I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get how you're doing that. Are you trying to hit the ball?
Yes, I'm trying to hit the ball, bro. I'm trying to hit the ball.
Hit down on the ball. Like, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Down on the ball. Okay, that was close. It's close.
Dude.
There you go.
All right.
Better.
That was a chunk of holy chunkerson. Well, I'm gonna have to practice that. Yeah, I got a lot of work on. We got a lot of work on. We got a lot to work on.
Try it.
No, I appreciate it. We appreciate all the tips you gave us. It really does help.
I mean, I learned a little bit about mine.
You started hitting some good chips.
Yeah, there was a couple good ones in there, and it's whatever thought was to put it on my right foot, I'm just erasing that whole thing.
Yes.
And then
The ball's on your right foot.
The ball's on the
weight-
right foot, but the weight's on the left.
Foot, yeah.
We got some stuff to work on. There were some rough shots in there, though.
I like your first few. Almost went the street.
The first shot was like 50 million feet long, and then a couple tips from Kwon, and we're at least within like a decent putt range. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully there was some tips in there that you can take home for yourself. I don't know. I mean, this channel is like even lower than what Good Labs was. It's like bare bones beginner lessons, I feel like, but that's
more relatable stuff though.
That's why I feel like I think there's got to be some people out there that, you know, are at maybe my level or Luis's level who this like resonates with. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Stay tuned for more Max and Luis content trying to figure out golf. See you guys later. Peace out.